Hello, folks. A very good morning, good afternoon, as well as good evening to whomever been watching at different time period. I literally welcome you all to this another video session. So, in this video session, we'll be discussing about threat infrastructure and cybersecurity. Okay. So, before going further, before discussing about the things, I just want to make sure that please do a subscription to this channel, like the channel, share the channel ASAP as soon as possible for getting the latest update regarding cyber affairs. Okay. So, what actually threat infrastructure is with respect to cybersecurity and what actually we can do with this, and these things we'll be discussing in details. Okay, let us go further. So, threat infrastructure in cybersecurity. When we discuss about threat infrastructure in cybersecurity, it basically refers to an underlying framework, okay, that cyber threat uses to carry out malicious activity. Okay, this infrastructure basically includes various components. Okay, so there are infrastructure in the sense the components which basically involves in this. That's the only perspective of learning these things basically when we discuss about threat infrastructure. Okay, so basically it involves the components and resources that attackers leverage to compromise the security systems, networks and data. Here is a brief description of key aspects of threat infrastructure and what actually it is. Okay, so one is command and control server. Okay, so when we discuss about the infrastructure of cybersecurity, one is command and control server. So attacker establish C2 server to remotely control compromised systems. Okay, so then after these server enables communication between malware and the attacker, allowing them to issues. Okay, allowing them to what issue command and exfiltrate the data. Okay, so that's what actually the main perspective of command and control server. Then after we have malware distribution network. So what actually malware distribution network is? So when a malicious software is often distributed through a network of a compromised or a fake website, that comes under what malware distribution network. We have then after we have phishing emails. So infected attachments and compromised websites are common methods for delivering malware to a targeted systems. Okay, that is what about malware distribution network. Okay, so when a malicious software is often distributed through the network of compromised or fake sites. Okay, so these phishing emails when basically containing infected attachments, or we can say compromised websites, are common methods for delivering the malware to targeted systems. Okay, that's actually comes under the second number point, that is all about a malware distribution network. Then after we have botnet. So botnet basically consisting of network of compromised computers, bots, okay, controlled by a central server. Okay, where the attacker uses botnets for various malicious activities. Okay, you know you that there might be okay, there might be some launching distributed denial of service or DDoS, we can say. Okay, attacks for distributing the spam. These are the different botnet kind of things when it comes under infrastructure of cybersecurity. Okay, we have fourth number coin, that is exploit kit. What is actually exploit kit is all about. So exploit kits are pre-packed tools that automate the exploitation of vulnerability in software. So that's what actually the exploit kit is all about. When an attacker uses exploit kit to deliver the malware by identifying and exploiting the vulnerability in a targeted system. Okay, that's basically comes under exploit kit. Then after we have dark web market space. So what is this dark web market space? So cyber criminal often utilize the dark web to buy and sell hackers tool. Okay, or we can say stolen data, or we can even say elite services. So with this underground economic facilities that exchanges for cyber threat and also the resources, that's it basically comes under dark web market space. Okay, you know then after we have phishing infrastructure. So what actually this phishing infrastructure is about? So phishing attack involves descriptive mails, websites, or even we can say messages designed to trick individual into delivering the sensitive information. Or we can say the three actors set up the phishing infrastructure, and it holds a very fake website and send convincing phishing emails. Okay, these are the different phishing infrastructure. Okay, basically comes under this CS. Then after we have ransomware infrastructure. What is this ransomware infrastructure? So ransomware infrastructure basically involves encrypting a victim's data and also demanding the payment for its release. So that's basically the infrastructure. Train infrastructure for ransomware includes servers from storing the ransom notes, or you can say handling the systems, payment systems, and also the distributing description keys. Okay, decryption keys. Okay, that basically encrypt the data. Okay, then after we have 8th, ninth, and 10th point, that is all about infrastructure as a service, IaaS abuse. So what is this IaaS abuse? So when a actor, okay, attacker, you can say, may leverage the cloud based service to host a malicious infrastructure, and also basically takes the advantage of scalability and anonymity provides by these platforms, that basically comes under infrastructure as a service, or IaaS abuse. Then after we have a past flux network. So what actually this past flux network is all about? So when we discuss about blast flux network, it basically contains the techniques when an actor rapidly changes the IP address and associated with the domain to evade the detection. That's how actually the fast flux network basically been used. Okay, so I just want to repeat it for your confirmation, that a fast flux is a technique where the attacker, or you can say an actor, rapidly changes the IP address, randomly it changes, okay, with associated with a particular domain, okay, to evade the detection. So here the team is unable to detect things where the domain is, where the IP is belongs to. Okay, so that's how the fast flux network basically been used, okay, in the field of threat infrastructure. Okay, so this technique is commonly used in botnet and phishing campaign, okay, to make the tracking and tag down, or you can say take down efforts, which is more challenging, right? Even the efforts are more even been challenging. Then after we have proxy network and anonymity services. So when we discuss about the actor uses proxy network and anonymity services to obfuscate their identity and also their locations. Okay, and these services enables the actor to hide their activity and make it difficult for professionals to even track the malicious activity. So that's how the proxy network and anonymity services basically been used. Okay, so this is all about today's video analysis, folks. I hope I have signified much of the data for you, and I have given you a lot of information regarding what actually the threat infrastructure is in the field of CS. Okay, so let me end the video here itself for you. I hope you have enjoyed the session. Thank you, folks.